Just slowly go over to the start-finish line. Little Nick, you got to follow him. And then we'll go green when you get to turn 4. Green. All right, good start by the both of them. And Tyler out front in that Slash modified. The 92. Little Nick. In that, I don't know, is that like a, what'd you call it? Like a Pontiac or something? Is that a Camaro? It looks like a Pontiac. Maybe it's the stripes. It's a Tyler out there in that modified, already stretching his lead here. About a half a track. Little Nick in the number 2 spot in that purple Camaro. Got your leader spinning out on turn 4 here. We got some. And then little backup lights seem to be working pretty good out there. So we got 2.5 left to go in this race. So Tyler gonna put Nick a lap down here. There he goes, swings up high. Nick's gonna take it back. Nick's gonna hold it. He's gonna say, "I'm gonna make you get it." Up. Nick went a little high. Tyler up. He's going for the crossover. Nick gives it to him. So Tyler still out front. 1.5 minutes to go. Nick in that 2 spot. Pretty consistent 4 or 5 5s and 5 8s. Huh? Yeah. Oh, there goes my chair, starting to sink. My chair is starting to sink on me. Slow ride. All right, I've got 30 seconds. Race number 2, 17.5 Spec Sprint B Main. Race number 2, 17.5 Spec Sprint B Main. You're up next. "15 seconds. And there she goes. Less than 5. And the master clock has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. And that is the race. So Tyler will take the win and wins at $30. Nick will take that 2 spot and get that 20 field. And I'm going to go green this time by. Great jump by Kendra. It's like Brody hanging in there in that 2nd spot. Oh, Anthony was going for it, and he found that outside wall. So Kendra with a great start. We know, remember, 2 go into the A main. So Kendra with that gray, well, I don't know, what is that, blue and gray? 29. That's your leader. You got Brody in that white and yellow. And Lord sitting in that third spot in the hunt. Up gets into turn 4 there. Kendra spinning, coming out of 3. We got 1 minute down. We got to. So your leader getting into the wall there in turn 1. Brody's still sitting in that second final position. Anthony a lap down, but there's still plenty of time. Anthony could try to get a lap back on Brody. And try to get into that final transfer spot. And all Kendra needs to do is hang out up there, make no mistakes. Anthony flipping over there in turn 2. So all Kendra needs to do is bring it home. As long, still 2.5 to go in this race, so anything can happen. She's trying to put Brody a lap down. So Kendra just working around the track, just staying behind Brody. Brody trying to stay out of trouble because I'm sure he wants to transfer over to that A main. So A main event will be race number 6. There it goes. Is that Anthony? Anthony upside down there. So yeah, Brody and Kendra just need to keep it clean and get around for another minute. We got 1 minute to go. So race number 3, 13.5 sprint B main. You're up next. 13.5 sprint B main is up next. Race 3. Yeah, there goes my seat again. There it goes. So Kendra having quite a few clean laps here. This will be a good practice, get a feel of the track, because you know that A main's only a couple rounds away. 10 seconds left to go in this race. All right, clock has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. And that is a race. So Kendra will take the win. And Brody will take that number 2 and final transfer position. Dave, you have the field. Going green this time by. Good start by Dave and Kyle. T-Mac bring that up. Looks like David got that 3rd spot now. T-Mac still hanging out there in that 4. So Dave trying to get around the first lap car there. That's Steven. Kyle, Steven hard into the outside wall, bounced right on back to the inside wall. So David now in the 2 spot. Yeah, I saw at the corner of my eye, Kyle had a problem. So David in that 2 spot. And Josh back there in that 3 spot. Let's see where's Josh at. So Dave and David, the two Daves out front. Dave Ivy is your leader. David Psychoski is in number 2. We got a car up on the fence, inside fence there, turn 1 and 2. So Dave's working that out front. The white with the purple flames. T-Mac into the wall. Dave getting through that. 2 minutes to go. David still in that 2 spot. Tyler moving up to the 3 now. Tyler's a lap back. So only the Davids are on the lead lap right now. Ivy and Zielinski. .130 left to go. Oh man, Ivy's getting bobbing and weaving through some of that traffic. And he's got David right behind him. David's looking to take the lead there. I think he got it. Yes, sir. So David now out front, Ivy in that 2 spot. I think Josh right back there in the 3rd position. Up. Sikowski had a problem. Ivy's still there. David, he's still in that final transfer position. They're several laps ahead of the rest of the field. Tyler with a problem there. Let's put Josh to the 3% point now, but there's 26 seconds to go. Marshall on the track. Be careful, be careful. $15 seconds to go. So it's still Ivy and Psychoski. And when you cross the line, you will be done. And that's a race. So Dave and David will transfer into the A main. Robert, you have the field. We can go green this time by. Good start, good start. Oh, look at Steve sneaking in there from that number 2 spot. Oh, he gets into the wall, gets into Joseph. We got Tyler sneaking in there. Tyler hitting the inside on the corner entry to 1. So Steve's in that 2 spot behind Robert. So your leaver into silver 00. You got Slaney out there in that black 42. You got Joseph back there in that 3rd spot hunting down. Oh, it's tangled up in the front stretch. Where Robert is. Robert came out clean. He's got Steve right behind him still. Oh, they got into somebody that was turned over. Robert's still out front. Steve in that 2 spot still. Go high in turn 3 and 4. High in turn 3 and 4. All clear. So Robert out front. Steve right there. They're both in. Up Steve into the inside wall there. 1 and 2. Go low out of 2. Go high in. There you go, Steve. You got it. Got to go high. Go high out of 2. All clear. So it's Robert in that 1 spot still. Steve dropped back a little bit in that 2nd spot, but they are. Joseph's still on the lead lap. Tyler's still on the lead lap. Go high in 3 and 4. High in 3 and 4. High in 3 and 4. It looks like Joseph's starting to catch Steve. He's got Steve right out in front of him. That'll be for the final transfer position into the A main. So Steve out there in that white, or Joseph in the white and red. But he's got Tyler right behind him as well. So they're battling for that third spot and trying to get into that transfer position. Meanwhile, you got Robert out front in the silver 00. Oh, Tyler head on to a spinning car. Oh, Steve upside down. Joseph's going to take that 2 spot now. Tyler's back there in that 3 position. So now we got a battle for that number 2 spot. Tyler going to try to catch Joseph. Oh, Steve splits the difference. So Joseph, Tyler around in turn 3. That gives Joe some room there. Steve Slaney a lap back. He's going to have to get some. There's 1 minute to go in this race. And Robert still out front. Joseph in that 2 spot. So Robert's got Joseph right in behind him. Tyler's in that 3rd spot, but he's a lap back. So Joseph letting them both by, but you got 30 seconds to go. Yeah, Tyler's back on that lap. Can he get all the way around with 20 seconds? Oh, Steve up. Oh, he gets the leader. It's going to change things. Maybe, I don't know. No, it doesn't. 10 seconds to go. Uh-oh. That's Joseph upside down. This is it right here. Clock goes off. Oh, Joseph gets it. No, Tyler got it. Wow, that was just a crazy. I couldn't even keep up with that. So Robert takes the win. Tyler got that number 2 final transfer position. And Joseph got that 3 spot. You have the field going green coming out of turn 4. And we're off.
Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023.
Everybody's checking in, so I don't know where this one is coming from.
Transponder 4108023.
So we got Kenny out front, Chuck in that 2 spot. Jeff in the 3.
Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023.
I do not know what's going on here.
Transponder 4108023.
There's no car sitting there.
Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023. Transponder 4108023.
Oh. Carnage. Now I can look at the track. I can hear everything in the background. So Chuck out front. Brad in that 2 spot. Kenny in the 3. Joe in that 4, Lord in the 5. You got cars upside down everywhere, man. This is just psycho. All right, got 77 laps to go. We got cars launching off the track. Chuck's still out front of this thing. I don't know how he survived. We got Carnage over here at turn 4. Robert trying to save his ankles coming out of there. So top 3, Chuck, Kenny, and Joe. That's all I can tell you. Chuck's on lap 31. Brad in that 2 spot in the 29. Or Joe on the 30. Brad in the 30. Oh! You alright? So Chuck's still out front. Got 57 to go. So Chuck, Brad, Joe, Jake the Snake in that 4 spot. Tyler Gray in that 5. Lord in the 6. Preston in the 7. Kenny in the 8. Jeff in that 9. Little Tyler in 10. Looks like Joseph's out, little Nick, big Nick. We're almost at halfway. All right, 50 to go. Woohoo! Chuck, Brad, and Tyler Gray. So Chuck's on lap 64, Brad in that 2 spot, lap 62. Tyler in the 3 spot, lap 60. Like dangerous out there. I'll sit up here and do this any day. $20 laps to go, or 29 laps to go, sorry. I was looking at it with my third eye. All right, still Chuck out front, Brad in that 2 spot. Tyler Gray in the 3. Jake the Snake in that 4, Joe in the 5. Man. Tell you what, some of these cars are going to need a rebuild after this race. Guarantee that. There's some bent pins out there. All right, 10 laps left. 10 to go, 10 to go. Still Chuck, Brad, Tyler. Five left. Two to go. White flag. And checkered. When you cross that line, you will be done. Mania. Keep going, keep crossing. Not everybody's finished. All right, there we go. So Chuck will take the win. Brad Tutton in that 2 spot. And Tyler Gray in the 3.
Field. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We're going off of 4. Go, go, go. Thank you, Ryan, for running the track in for me after that Slash Mayhem race. I'll just have to bring that name back, the Mayhem race. Slash Mayhem. All right, watch it out of 2. Go high out of 2, high out of 2. Turn them around. All right, we got 50 seconds in. We got Brian Gilson out front. Dave Ivey, half second behind. Justin, 2 seconds back. Rob, 4 seconds back. Tyler, 5 seconds. Kyle, Kendra, and Brody are a lap down. Watch out, low. Go high at a 4, high at a 4, high at a 4. Brian Gilson, 419. with the 17.5 spec sprint. But we got Justin out front right now. Justin 52 with the 4 flat. Dave 51. Kyle 50. Oh, Brian's dropping back here. I don't know what happened to Brian here. Where's he at? Where's he at? Ah. Brian is out. So we got Justin out front. We got 2 minutes to go. Justin out front. Dave is 2 seconds back. Justin gets that corner wrong. Gets that corner wrong. So we got Justin, Dave, Rob, Kyle, Kendra, Tyler, and Brody. That's the order. Watch it out of 2. Watch it out of 2. Oh, go high in 3 and 4. High in 3 and 4. Go high out of 4. High out of 4. High out of 4. We got about 1 minute to go. Justin has a lap on the field. Dave 2, Rob 3, Kyle 4, Kendra 5, Brody 6, Tyler 7. All right, that'd be cool. All right, we got about 30 seconds to go. I think we got a little trouble for Justin there, maybe. Yeah. It's only a couple screws. All right, 5 seconds. Justin looks good. He's got a lap up on the field still here. That is time. Everybody keep going. And that is a race. That is a race. Justin Sen, your winner. 52 with the 4 flat. Dave Ivy in the second. Rob Burns 3. Kendra 4. Kyle 5. Brody 6. Tyler 7.
Let's go ahead and roll them out. We're going to get going. Keep them straight. Keep them straight. Keep them straight. And we're racing. This is race number 7 / modified. Brought to you by Delta RC and Joed Up Racing. Huge thank to Joe Reyes, his girls. I believe Kenny, Robert, Ryan Kenny, everyone that's been helping with the track. They do greatly appreciate all their hard work for giving us a great track to race on. We are 35 seconds in, 3:25 left to go for Corey Mullen, Tyler, Chuck, Brody, Jeff, and Nick Kaufman. My lead car is going to be Corey Mullen. I mean, these cars all look the same. But I believe Corey is the 54 car. Yeah. Corey is the 54 car, and Chuck Medford, his ride or die, just said, nope, not today. So the 54 car is Corey's going to be my lead car, followed by Tyler. Tyler, see if I can figure out which one he is. Tyler's going to be the 92 car currently on the front stretch right now. That is my second place car, followed by Chuck Medford in the 17. Jeff Tuttle's going to be my 4 car, followed by Brody and Nick Hoffman. This is race number 7. Race number 8, 13.5 spec sprint, a main event. You're going to be up next. That's Brian, Monty, Matt, Joseph, Joe Reyes, Rob Burns, Dave Ivy, and David. High out of 2, guys. High out of 2. Kurt Marshall's getting there. Thank you, little Tyler. Appreciate your hustle there. 145, 2:15 left to go. Fast lap Bonner's going to your lead car. Corey Mullen at a 5 flat, followed by Tyler, Chuck, Jeff, Brody, and Nick
Current pace out of Corey's a 44 out of 4:01. Tyler's got about a lap and a half up on third place right now. Jeff Tuttle and Chuck got a pretty good little race going right there. Oh. Make sure, guys, I mean, we've all talked about it, but if you're going to run from the top to the bottom of the racetrack and you go to step on that blue tarp, I know we're running, but make sure you're safe because that tarp is very slippery. We don't want to get hurt and fall. So as much as we want to help our racers get back on the track, make sure you do not get hurt as well. $120 left to go. Corey Mullen still followed by Tyler and Chuck. Tyler and Chuck on the same lap. Chuck going in a bike right there. Oh, we got a battle on our hands. So Chuck and Tyler, the battle's starting to creep up here. They're going to work down the back stretch. The 92 car and the 17 car is going to be the battle for the 2 spot. High out of 2, high out of 2, high out of 2. You're clear. So the battle we're watching right now is going to be the 92 and the 17, where they're going to work down across 3 and 4 into the backstretch. Chuck Medford starting to reel in Tyler. Tyler real tight in the pipe. Little tight off the exit. Chuck got that car rolling the bottom real good. Looks to the inside. Tyler shuts the door. Chuck, great driving. Leads him a little bit right there. 35 seconds to go. Can Chuck catch back up to Tyler and try to put the move on for the 2 spot? We got a battle going 3 and 4. Chuck gives him a little bit of the corner. Chuck can do the right thing and let him go. Man, Chuck with a courteous driving right there. A little bit of give and take, doing what's right. Chuck's going to do what he can to try to run Tyler down. Tyler's still my 2 car, followed by Chuck Medford and Tuttle. Looks like we got the lead car in the middle, so the lead car is trying to get around Tyler. So now we got a clear battle with 5 seconds left to go. Chuck on the pipe. We're going to go one more time by for the 92 and 17 battle for the 2nd spot. They're going to go through 3 and 4, down across the back, across the line. Tyler Finkley going to take that 2 from Chuck. A good little race right there. That's time, guys. Everyone's done. Corey Mullen taking that one, 43 out of 402. Tyler Finkley and Chuck Medford put on a heck of a race there at the end of that one. Both with 41 lap paces. Jeff Tuttle 40, Nick Hoffman 39, and Brody 37.
I'm going to go green this time by. Green, green, green. Good start, good start. So Brian out front, Monty in that 2 spot. Careful coming into 3 and 4. All clear. The Brian had a pretty fast car all night. Out there in that number 1 spot. He's got Monty. Monty back there. About a half a lap back. And got Joe Reyes in that 3 spot. So Brian out front, got it's Brian, Monty, and Joe. Joe's already a lap up. He's on the same lap. He's on the tail end of the lead lap. So Brian and Monty are the only 2 cars on the lead lap. Oh, Monty upside down in the backstretch. So Brian's still out front. He's working his way through some traffic. He's had a pretty good race so far. Not too much trouble. Monty's still...
Joseph Sim, top 3 DQ.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, look at these 2 screenshots of it. Look at this one here. It says right here, up to 32 degrees boost timing and turbo timing adjustable timing. The note on Hobbywing says this ESC is not designed for racing.
Oh. Which ESC is it?
The Hobbywing quick run.
Like the stock big dollar one? What speed control they supposed to run?
Like, just something that can go blinking. Look at the bottom note. Right on AMA.
Hey, well, what about 725 though? Yeah.
If it don't blink, it does.
They don't check it. They don't have one car. It tells that. Right on my board. 73666.
We got Brian, Monty, and Joseph in your top three. You got 1 minute to go. $20 seconds. So Brian, Joseph, Dave, and Monty. The top four kind of matters. Monty getting upside down. Up. Clock has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. And that's a race. So the winner is Brian. Will take that number 1 spot. Joseph got the 2. Dave got the 3. And Rob got the 4. But unfortunately, I think Joseph is DQ'd. Going green this time by. Green, green, green. So Monty out front. Oh, Tyler spun there in the front. Monty got into Tyler. Chris now in that number 1 spot. Mike in the 2. Hopper in the 3. Your leader behind. Mike's going to take the lead now. Chris got into the back of Monty. So Mike now out front. Chris up there. Just making sure our marshals are. So Mike Salzar out front, making his way around some lap traffic. Chris in that 2. Hopper in the 3. Robert in the 4. All on the same lap, top 5. Or top 4. Ryan Kenny on the back end of it. And Mike's out front. Chris about a straightaway back behind him. 2.5 to go. Huh? I mean, I'm still seeing some 3.8s. Well, I see a couple. Oh, Chris with some hard hit on the inside of the track now. So Mike's out front. Hopper in that 2 spot. Robert in the 3. Oh, Robert in trouble. Ryan's going to take that 3 spot now. Ryan's trying to make it through that field, try to get back in there. So Ryan is only 1 lap back. So Mike's still out front. Ooh, Mike hitting the wall. Stepping out a little bit there. Hopper a lap back. Trying to get him, he got. So Hopper's a lap back from Mike. Ryan's trying to get a lap back from Mike. Get him. "50 seconds. It looks like Ryan got around Mike there. Mike trying to get around track nice and smooth. 20 seconds left to go. And the clock has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. And that's a race. So Mike Salzar will take the win. Hopper Kozlowski will take that number 2 spot, and Ryan Kenny in the 3. Honey, you have the field. Gonna go green this time by. Green, green, green. Good start, good start. Got Monty out front. Kenny in that red, number 19 in that 2 spot. Now Justin in the 3. Oh, Kenny spinning out. He's going to give that spot to Justin. Oh, Justin getting into the back of Brad. Monty trying to work his way around traffic there. Try to stay out of trouble. Kenny back out shooting the 2 spot now. Justin in 3. Got a car in the middle of the track. Oh, that's your leader. See how that shakes up? Yeah, we got Kenny now out front. Justin in the 2. So Monty right behind Justin right now. Kenny in the lead. And Justin's going to try to hold it tight to the bottom. Keep Monty behind him as he's starting to reel in Kenny just a little bit here. 2.5 to go. Wow, Justin into the pipe. He's going to spin around there. Monty back to that number 2 spot again. Kenny out front. At red number 19, that is your leader. Kenny's already coming up on Justin there. We've got a car upside down in 1 and 2. Well, it looks like Monty. So Justin back to the number 2 spot. Monty upside down again. Minute 30 to go. So Kenny. Justin. He's a lap down from Kenny. Monty in that 3 spot, Lord in the 4, Brad in the 5. We got 1 minute to go. Race number 11, Mod Late Model is up next. Race number 11, Mod Late Model.
So Kenny's got himself some clear track. Justin there in that 2, Ronnie in the 3. Everybody's kind of on their own lap at this time. Monty with a problem coming out of turn 4. Less than 5. And the clock has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. And that's a race. So Kenny will take the win. Justin will take that number 2 spot, and Monty in the 3. Go green this time by. Green, green, green. Good start. Mike out front. Joe right there in that 2 spot. Like Steve getting all Butch is stuck in the pipe. So Steve will take that 3 position away. Coach over here giving Mike a challenge. Oh, Mike blowing it over in the backstretch. That'll let Joe take the lead. A little bit too greedy on that throttle. That was awesome. Mike and Steve get into it. It's going to help Joe put a gap between him and second place. Mike back in that 2nd spot now. Joe trying to get around Steve. Gets around him. Mike slowly hunting him down. Steve, get the inside, rolls over. Oh, we got a car in the wall out of turn 4. Oh, Mike upside down just as he was starting to catch Joe. So still Joe out front, Mike in that 2, Steve in the 3. Butch with some issues. Body hitting the ground. Your leader spinning out. So we'll put Mike right on him. They're both on the same lap. Looking to the inside of Joe, getting just couldn't get it to stick on the inside there. So Joe trying to get around Steve. Little contact going into 3. Mike contacts Joe. Oh, Mike tries to dive it in the inside hard and rolls. Now Joe spins it going into 3. And you two have been giving each other way too many chances. But Joe out front, Mike looking underneath. Mike's going to make the pass here. So Mike out front now. Joe in that 2 spot. Minute 30 to go. Mike, Joe, and Steve. One minute to go. 1 minute. Race number 12, Midget A Main is up next. Race number 12, Midget A Main. Still Mike out front, Joe in that 2. They've been kind of holding that distance now for the past couple laps. 20 seconds.
Less than 5. And the master clock has expired. Everybody keep racing. Racing, keep racing, keep racing. And that's a race. So Mike Salzar will take the win. Joe Ray in the 2. Steve Slaney in that 3 spot.
As Chris Amard, you have the field. Green, green, green. Work together, guys. Work together. Last couple of cars there getting loose. Monty getting loose. Your leader coming up on traffic already. Ryan Kinney now to the top spot. Got a car in the infield. Hopefully he can make it out. Somebody help him out. Your running order right now. Ryan Kinney in the top spot. Amard in the 2 there, just a half a second apart. Let's find him on the track here. Ryan Kinney all white with the blue decals, white wheels. Going into 3, out of 4, right behind Monty. Monty, you got your top 2. Ryan Kinney with the traction roll going into 1. That's going to allow Chris. He's still on his lid. There he goes. So Chris gets a full lap on second place. Oh, Chris now. A little bit of contact with a lap driver and then gets up on 2 wheels as well. Go high in 3 and 4. Drivers high, low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. And we're clear. So that's going to mix things up now. Amard back to the lead. Ryan Kinney just 2 seconds back. Tyler up to the 3, Joseph in the 4, Monty 5, Kinney 6, David in the 7. Let's find our leader, Amard and Kinney. They're neck and neck coming across the line into 1 down the back straightaway. Coming on the inside of Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Well done. So your leaders, Amard in the... Kinney showing Tyler the wheel. Or looks like that might have been David, actually. Get him into the wall just a bit. Your leader, Chris Amard. Team GFRP coming across the start-finish line last time around. 4.3 for Kinney as well. Ryan Kinney got his sights set. Both of these cars track. Oh, Ryan Kinney with it out, inside, outside. Look, they go wheel to wheel. Kinney with the spot. Amard gets it back into 1. Amard now back in the lead. Kinney right back on his heels as they work through traffic. 3rd place right now, Tyler, 5.2 back. So top 2 cars only on the lead lap here. As Amard coming up on, no trouble for Amard, able to get it back going the right direction. He didn't lose too much time. But now Kinney with about a straightaway lead. Coming across the line last time for Ryan, 4.3 for Chris. So Chris has got a car. He could potentially make up this gap here as Ryan trying to slice through traffic. Now you got Monty in between the 2 leaders with 2:30 down, 1:30 to go. Monty giving Chris some room. Thank you, Monty. And right now the lead up front, Ryan Kinney coming up on traffic. The all-white car is your leader, guys. Well done, well done. And Chris now trying to whip. Oh, wow. Chris dives in on the inside of David. That was super clean. Nice working together, guys. But it's Kinney up front. The gap right now, 0.9 seconds. Chris working through traffic. Gets around Tyler. Thank you. Oh, Monty. Wow. Monty gets loose. Chris has to make an avoiding action. Almost rolls it. And right now, it's 50 seconds. Wide open track for Amard. Kinney's going to be coming up on some traffic here before too long. Oh, no, he rolls it. And so does Chris. Classic. As they keep going, who's it going to get marshaled first? Looks like Kinney, Ryan Kinney. A little bit better luck right there. Chris Amard, 1.2 back, so we are still racing. Oh, no, Kinney getting caught up with Joseph Simmons. Oh, Amard may be broke. The classic front arm breakage. 15 seconds, driver, so a tough break for Amard right there. Ryan Kinney now going to inherit the lead. Tyler up into the 2 spot. Joseph might be able to get around Amard for 3rd with 3 seconds left. Everyone keep going until I call the race done. Drivers keep going until I call the race done. And that is a race right there. Ryan Kinney taking the win. Tyler in the 2 spot, 7.7 seconds back. Chris Amard hangs on to 3rd. Because he did 46 laps in less time than Joseph Simmons. So Joseph Simmons finishing on the same lap, But going to end up fourth. Monty in the 5, David in the 6, Kenny Speed Racer 7, and Chuck not making the start. Nicely done, guys. Up next, race number 13. You guys are up. Lord Decrepito. Look at that. Perfect. It's like a real NASCAR race with 42 cars out there. All right, let's get them going. Justin, you have the field. Let's get a clean start, guys. Go, 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 go. Nicely done. We got to start. We got to start. Perfect. Top 3 breakaway right here. Top 3 contact. Second place going to lose out on that one. The yellow and blue car still stuck into the pipe. Go high in 3 and 4. High in 3 and 4. So rough start for, I think that was Jake the Snake right there, but we know he's got a fast car. Go careful in the 1, careful in the 1, drivers, and we're clear. Up front, Kenny Speed Racer taking the lead. Justin in the 2, Preston now to the 2 spot. Justin to the 3, Anthony 4, Jeff, Lord Decrepito, Jake, Nick, Tyler. That's your top 8. Got a car in the infield. There we go. Perfect. It's Kenny Speed Racer up front right now, 2.4 over Justin. So let's see if we can find him on the track. Is Kenny the all-white one? Yeah, that's him. He's hitting everything. That's Kenny. Just kidding. Hitting them fast lap times. Fast lap last time around, 4.7 for Speed Racer. Justin in the 2 spot, 4.8. 110 down, 240 to go. It's still Kenny up front, 4-second lead now over Justin. Preston 3 seconds behind Justin. Anthony half a second behind Preston. So right now, closest battle on the track is for third between Preston and Anthony. Oh, looks like that was trouble for Preston. Oh, we'll go high in 1, guys. High in 1, high in 1, high in 1, and low in 2. You can do it. There we go. And we're clear. Up front, Kenny, Justin in the 2, now 8.5 back. So a couple of lap lead right now for Kenny Speed Racer. The battle right now, second and third, Justin and Anthony, 2 seconds apart, about a half a lap. Jake in the 4, Preston in the 5. So Preston drops from second down to 5th. Now back up to 4th. So Preston climbing up through the ranks here. Anthony now to the 5, Jeff to the 6, Lord to the 7, Tyler to the 8. Speed Racer still up front. Let's find him on track. Careful on the front stretch, and we're clear. So Kenny, is he the green one? Oh yeah, I think he is. Yeah, it's looking good. So Kenny, fluorescent green with, I think that's a little bit of pink on the back. Last time around, 4.7. Fast lap of the race, 4.700 for Kenny Speed Racer. Justin now 11.2 seconds back in that 2 spot. Jake the Snake back up to 3rd after a rough first lap. Pretty much last after lap number 1. So the Snake now 4.5 seconds out of 2nd with 45 seconds left on the clock. Preston in the 4. Anthony in the 5, Jeff and Lord 6 and 7, Tyler in the 8, Nick in the 9. Nick is out after 6 laps though. So Speed Racer now 3 laps up on the field. Nice and consistent, tight lines, staying out of trouble. Never mind, in trouble. Careful out of 2, guys, careful out of 2. Go high out of 2, drivers, high out of 2. Nice. Careful, we got a marshal on the track, and we're clear. 15 seconds left, drivers. Jake the Snake now up into the 2 spot. Jake and Justin 1.3 apart. So tight battle between those two with about 5 seconds left. Everyone keep going until I call the race done, drivers. And finish the lap you're on, and that should be... And that's a race right there. So Kenny Speed Racer pretty much taking this one wire to wire. Jake the Snake, who started up front, had a terrible start and ended up coming up to 2nd with only a couple of laps left. So nice drive back up through the field for the Snake right there. Justin in the 3, Preston in the 4, Anthony in the 5, Lord in the 6, Jeff in the 7 and Tyler in the 8. Nick Garner out early and Nick Kaufman went home early. Let's get the top 3 over to the podium, please. Top 3 to the podium. Congrats to all of our winners tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to Joe and the crew. Track was killer. Thank you to the crew doing the food. If you guys are still here, we really appreciate it. And I think we got a couple of weeks here until the next race. Is that right? Or what's it? Next Friday, club race next Friday. Be there or be square. And then the next series races, and I think in a few weeks. So I'm sure we'll see you guys back out. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to Corey. All right.